Hi, I'm Jennifer Lutz here with Insider Travel Report, talking to Carlos Antunes, Director Americas for TAP Air Portugal. Okay, so speaking of Via Lisbon, I believe you guys have some exciting things to tell us about the Stopover program.
We actually do. We have something called the Portugal Stopover program, which is an initiative in collaboration with Visit Portugal. It's Visit Portugal and TAP Air Portugal, in which for the passengers departing from the several points in the United States that we have to all over Europe, they can stop over in Portugal, stay up to 10 days, enjoy a series of benefits, including discounts in the domestic tickets, so that they can enjoy, savor Portugal, savor the best that the country has to offer in terms of a destination inside a trip.
Okay, so I think maybe not enough people know about this. So when you talk about the discounts and being able to explore all of Portugal, what are these discounts? What are you offering?
It's a series of benefits and conditions that we've negotiated with our partners, being hotels, restaurants, museums, DMCs, that make it more interesting for a passenger to get to know Portugal, all around Portugal, with this series of benefits, and they really can savor what Portugal has to offer them. Being the country that is at the farmost eastern part of Europe, it doesn't require backtracking for the customer to reach their final destination in Europe. So it's kind of a trip inside their trip.
So in a way, you've made it so that, of course, Portugal is still kind of this gateway to Europe.
It's the door to reach Europe.
But now with the Stopover program, they can stay a while and enjoy what you have to offer.
They can stay. If they don't know Portugal, they get to experience what Portugal has to offer, and maybe next time they'll come back to visit Portugal directly.
So if I'm a travel agent and I have people flying through Lisbon, but they also want to visit Porto, what kind of discounts on flights are you offering?
Well, they should come through Lisbon or Porto directly,
so
because we have flights.
Also do it.
They could also do it because we have flights from Newark direct non-stop to Oporto. From the other points that we have in the United States, being Washington, Boston, Miami, Chicago, and San Francisco, the flights are non-stop to Lisbon. They can then take either the car or a train, or enjoy a 25% discount on the domestic tickets that we offer and visit Porto, and not only Porto, but also the islands that we have, Madeira and the Açores. So it's a very convenient package to get to know Portugal.
Okay, so you said this trip within a trip. So now someone who's maybe has an event in London, on the way they can have an island vacation as part of it.
Exactly.
And of your partners, you have hotels, and are the people getting a discount at the hotel as well?
They can, exactly. If they're on a stopover, they can have discounts, or something like if you stay 3 nights, you'll get an additional night for free.
Okay, fantastic. And I know that TAP works closely with Tourism Portugal, so are they really helping find the best partners and come up with these deals and packages?
For sure, it's been a long work to come up with 100 partners that produce over 300 benefits to our stopover, to the passenger that stops over in Portugal.
Okay, and I actually didn't know about the stopover. It's great for me because I fly a lot between Europe and the States. How many destinations in Europe are available to the American?
It's more than 50 destinations, and the most interesting thing is it's not only the primary destinations, let's call them primary, like London, like Frankfurt, like Rome. We also have the secondary destinations, because we have a network that covers with capillarity all Europe. For example, Düsseldorf, Munich, Lyon, Naples, Firenze, cities like that with just one hop in Lisbon you can reach directly.
And do you know of the people that have experienced the Stopover program, what their response has been?
In last year, 2023, we've carried more or less 220,000 passengers on Stopover. 20% of those passengers, 40,000, have enjoyed the stopover. 40,000 from the United States have enjoyed the stopover. The feedback is awesome because again, the geographic location of Portugal at the far east, far western east of Europe doesn't require backtracking to reach any point in Europe. Our airport is still small and efficient, and it's easy to navigate in connection.
And it's pretty much in the city. Yes?
And it's inside the city, exactly. It's inside the city. So the moment you arrive at the Lisbon airport, you are really inside Lisbon.
And you get to enjoy the gastronomy and the wines and the people.
Have you done that?
I have.
Oh, good, good. What's your feedback?
What is my feedback? I have found that I can fit more food in me than I thought I could.
So stomach is elastic.
My stomach is happy and elastic. My jeans are not, but that's okay. And the last thing I want to ask you, because I heard that you've recently updated a lot of your planes as well. So what can people flying on TAP expect from the airline?
Our long-haul fleet is absolutely new. We've changed our long-haul fleet since 2017, and we currently offer two aircraft. It's the A330 Neo with a capacity of 298 seats. It's a wide-body aircraft that we use to reach for the routes that have the biggest density. For example, JFK or Newark, and we use that aircraft for San Francisco and Chicago and Miami as well. And we have another one, which is a single, a narrow body, the A321 LR, which we use to connect the east coast of the United States. It's a smaller aircraft. All of them are new. All of them are based on the new concept of sustainable aviation with new materials, with less weight, that save a percentage that can be between 5 to 15% of fuel.
So the new fleet was actually built with the environment in mind.
Exactly. It's a much more fuel efficient. The new fleet, it's much more fuel efficient than the one before. The best thing an airline can do for the environment is to swap the aircraft for newer ones. That's what we've been doing, because the newer aircraft are more fuel efficient.
Which makes a big difference when you're flying.
Makes a big difference. Inside, the comfort is the comfort of new aircraft. It has the smell of a new aircraft. In business class, the seats are completely horizontal. They turn into beds, horizontal beds from Recaro. In-flight entertainment in every seat. So absolutely brand new aircraft.
So the last thing I'm going to ask you is, because you seem like a pretty happy guy, what is your favorite thing about TAP Air Portugal? You know it, the company. I have to tell you, I absolutely enjoy traveling by aircraft. I've always had, since I was a kid. But what I like about TAP is that I feel at home when I board TAP Air Portugal. I'm Portuguese. I've been living abroad since I was 16 years old. So when I see a TAP Air Portugal aircraft, when I board the aircraft, I feel I'm at home. That is a wonderful feeling to have. Thank you again for speaking with me.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. It was a real pleasure.
Thank you. So again, I'm Jennifer Lutz with Insider Travel Report, here with Carlos Atunes, Director Americas for TAP Air Portugal. Have a nice day.